观众 ，I'm Rivka。现在要来继续使用我们的 GreedFall。他说叫《失落之球》综艺，刚刚看了，但是不觉得很像《失落之球》。 我甚至是在向着 Bad End 走吗？感觉很像。这就古老游戏用看。哒哒哒哒。 暗黑破坏神2第2重置版好像会在8月的时候有 beta 测试，只不过是什么时候我不知道，应该在8月几号吧？最晚我记得是8月17号，最晚8月17。 最晚8月17，我们的那个第2测试就。
We should find the ruins mentioned by Lady Mirage in this area.
Look, up there. This is D3, the ruins Lady Mirage told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
Watch out! Grenade!
粉多的经验值哦，香哦，香格里拉哦，香格里拉。
Good grief, these are some unusual customers. Well, I have every... Greetings, my lord. How may I...
I imagine that your customer...
Yes. I'm...
就决斗什么之类的。
Thank
弹药都超
you. It was
少
a。pleasure.
The entrance to Qualusone is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Good day.
What can you tell me?
You aren't the first to ask me about them. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to. There must have been a path once. Some say that you have to pass through. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are the iron ore. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the
It wasn't us that first dug them out. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. Seeing as how there are... But the time will...
Go go！
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
就可以往上。哎，现在进不去。
Good day, Your Excellency.
你不要跟我说我上来就只是为了拿东西。Fuck you！
Hello, Your Excellency.
所以我可以进来这边集资开挖，对不对？
Hello.
No.
It's just that we rarely get it.
What can you tell me?
It's ancient, even if it is. We're trying. By the time we did anything.
If I got this right,
Yes. For the time being, we've hopefully more. Anything else?
what can you tell?
There were some up when there must have been a path. Anything else?
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet.
野兽精华，野兽no 小 brand。是哦，是哦，上哦，上过来了 brand。 有矿就开捡开挖。等一下一定会有路是需要用炸的，就是需要用到科学来炸，一定会有。来了，又来一次。哎，没有啊，没怪。奇 妙。
A gate. There must be some mechanism or a lock.
The door is blocked. And as would be expected. But it...
新配方吃，然后在那边配一个工作台给我。嘿嘿，滚嘞！我的 good day 嘞，滚嘞 ！Good day。就这样。我蛮希望他的跑步是用切换。这来过。
You did it. The gate is open now. Found the Dara Grimaderum.
是有好处的，我都放你旁边了。从刺客教条学来的技术。I am assassin。Super assassin。
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
These buildings are similar to those of Dida Kid and Nadaiges. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Hey, bitch!看烂这混蛋！哦，3技能点，可以点这个。狂怒，这怎么用？耐力、意志。它这边应该有守护着什么东西啊？啊，果然，啊哈！
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed, from what I was able to decipher. The major part of the... Let's continue our search.
难怪这只王设置这么弱，原来是这边有任务的。 Hello, motherfucker. Dead. Dead. 潜行击杀。Hello, motherfucker. Die. 全线击杀，全线击杀。Die. 我是与你死亡。 Hello. Dead. Dead. 下面位。 嗨，嗨，臭臭熊，嗨，熊熊，嗨。 Die. Hi. 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 Oh. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. 看不到我，你看不到我，这里没有东西 ，fuck。你看不到我，你看不到我，你看不到我，这里没有人，这里没有人，
Watch out! Grenade!
个 key， 是啊，去刚那里。好，这里只是解一小段故事而已，然后没有任何路。我刚看过，没有什么路。对啊，没路啦，就是去这里看个那个东西，打开，就是来这里的一切目的，就是为了打开最终的这个箱子。
This seal. I know the insignia, even if it is.
A seal? A coat of arms? What?
Yes. Yes, something like that. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something clear. No possible doubt remains. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestor.
I know. This will not help our relations with you. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
这一定要让康斯坦丁知道啊！火冒三丈啊！你说什么？商团干！木头会讲干的话，他会极致干话，他会觉得干到极致。三小，你说三小侠？ Go.
Cousin! You have returned. How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well.
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long.
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from... Now then, what do you...
Allow me to present Afra. She is an eminent
Your Excellency.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I...
Yes, and our research...
I can only imagine. I implore you, my dear...
I wanted to inform you of, as you advised. However, they call him En-on-Mil.
How can you be sure that it's not so?
I saw it with my own. It is possible that the
In that case, wouldn't it make sense that the...
that would seem logical. I admit that I don't know, but if anyone knows of a remedy on this island...
Princess, could you shed some light on this being?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. But it is not simple to meet him. You need to earn the trust of Glendan. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genedu.
Thank you for your help. And thank you, dear cousin. My dear cousin!
We had a talk with Lady Morange, and all our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But... Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
How are relations with our...
Oh, they So, Taleme, they're a bunch. The only thing they...
Are you liking your...
Honestly? I have...
Any news of your pet?
No. With the time it... My father... She's...
I'm going to leave.
Look out for yourself.
3集开始。
Come closer, good people.
Oh, it's you, fishy like a glove.
Oh.
See ya.
The best? Oh. Want armour that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Desarde.
I've explored many ruins on this island. In one of them, we found a journal. This document, as are the buildings, date much. These discoveries raise...
I understand. All this I could eventually overlook. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of Sam, the bishop that accompanies you.
I won't hesitate.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider. Anything else?
I need to be going. Minister.
Your Excellent. How may I?
What exactly is your...
I am and I make sure I am It is an Would you like?
That'll be...
Good.
在上面。下面，上面 ，What the？
Your Excellency, such elegance. You really are honoring your uncle.
国图师63，原本在这里的，这 bug 吧？这里没有人啊。国图师应该在上面。他吧？对啊。
Ah, my child, I'm happy that...
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. I fear that your cousin might be a little defensive.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not... If we had them...
How could we ever...
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child.
It is a very good idea.
I understand.
What was your role at my uncle's court?
No. But I was part of the embassy. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning... She said she was bound by a...
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans.
Effectively. She told me that her men, and she advised me to speak to...
I believe I see what the Admiral is. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith. It is possible they have decided to... We will need to speak with those on Taleme lands.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care. Have you
Very well. Let's go and discover what the government...
Excellent.
How would you like to go?
We must search her apartments in Saint Ma. They'll be guarded.
This is the congregation.
I know. And if we...
That would...
Desarde, could you accompany me to... But I see you're already... Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
上面有东西。哦，来啊，陪我睡啊。
Hello, sir. You are from...
Indeed.
Pleasure.
Your admiral in...
Problems, huh? One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk. Then two of my men up and disappeared. I wanted to ask for help from the mother. The games of politics are not my forte. More questions?
Thanks.
It would appear that the Ordo Luminis has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened...
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this...
Did you?
We did, but this island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he found... Some time ago, we created a village which we called... We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one... It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost... All the more so because we discovered some...
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicion.
I see you... Alas, these tablets were stolen. Probably by... I know that you are generally... That is why I was hoping.
I suppose I could go to Eden.
Marvelous. The leader of the... May the Enlightened...
Yes?
I believe you have a few...
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange... The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature. And to top it all off... And this is...
Whatever do you mean?
Have you ever once crossed paths with the only logical reason? I am certain that we will find...
Very well. Let's just...
Anything else?
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
I have come to inform you of the From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to talk... And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their
What? Wait.
From the natives themselves, Mother Cardinal. But surely Bishop Domitius will be able to tell...
This is nothing but a web of lies. There's nothing here.
Enough, Domitius. If the natives are complaining to the congregation about the exactions of the Inquisition...
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these natives... They managed to find the camp in a gap...
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is... I wouldn't want the natives to think that... Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to...
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading it. Go to the barracks and show this. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you with... Domitius, if I find out you had anything to do with this, you will pay for it with your life.
I assure you that this is probably nothing but the actions of a handful of thugs.
好碎哦！圣光秩序团要毁灭了，碎呀！我们先用这个，我们先把这个弄好，先保存。如果他没死，我们这个还是要继续，我们这个就要先。
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
不，我要跟你对话没有对话、啊。
May the Enlightened always keep you in his... Good day.
May the Enlightened bless you.
这是 bitch， 这个也是 bitch。
Greetings! May the word of... I saw the creatures that these savages worship. They are real. Have a good day. I must go. I saw the Have a good day. I must go.
Have a nice day, sir.
好像每一家酒馆的下面通通都有这个妓女区。
Is it you? Your Excellency de Sade?
Good day.
Welcome.
I must be going.
Next.
It's blocked.
Greetings.
De Sade.
Nice to meet you. What can I do?
Here.
Everything looks perfectly in order.
Some members of the Order Luminous, but Her Eminence wishes to put an end.
I see. I will order the men I have here to assemble. I just need to explain. Soldiers, the Mother can't. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the I expect you to obey the order for Teleme. For the...
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the enlightened.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here?
No.
We're almost at the...
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. We have the element of surprise.
Understood, Your Excellency.
Let's find a vantage.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminous stain their hands with blood.
There's no turning back. Most of their troops seem to... The prisoners are most likely in some basement, perhaps.
Most of the fighting will take place outside.
We must strike quickly if we...
What are your orders?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting in... We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will... As for me, we will set as many prisoners free as we can. Once you have eliminated...
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here?
Indeed. Are you ready for the...
We're ready.
In that case...
Triple kill!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Found the Dara Grimaderum Dam!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Found the Dara Grimaderum Dam!
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! We will shut and engulf our enemies!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
外面都死光了啊！上面。
Greetings.
靠北啊！
Greetings. How are
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Found the Dara
幸好这不会 TK。
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe. We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Protect me in this battle!
Prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
所以如果我没有选择跟红衣主教的话，就会爆炸，对不对？就会有人偷跑出去，然后去跟红衣主教报告，然后我们就会再受到红衣主教的制裁，对不对？应该是这样，我猜啊。如果我们没有选择先跟红衣主教报告的话。
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was...
Congratulate... And we were able to... I would like for you to...
At your command...
Once this is done, and do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be in...
TP 过去比较快。
Yes?
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
We managed to... And while we were there...
Domitius, you will have to answer.
Your Eminence.
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that in any case, you will have to explain your... But please, continue.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your...
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. Without your intervention, It
was my pleasure, Mother. Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet.
You seem to know, Father...
Do I frighten you so much that...
Come on, Petrus. Our young legate probably wants an... In response to your quest, he spent many years in... He is a shrewd diplomat and a devious politician.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
What can I do for you, my child?
What was your role?
No, I tried.
I'll say.
Greetings. Have a nice day.
他没死哎、先调查。调查失踪狼害吧。
Good day, Desart.
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis.
That hardly surprises me. That man...
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness. He suspects you to be somehow...
responsible for the Malachor.
Through your magic. Some sort of...
I have nothing more to say about. More questions?
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the North's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
我想把它干掉哎。Dead。
Good day, I have no more questions.
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secret. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something. If we can stay discreet.
看错了，你看错了，这里没有人，没有人，然后你要死了，西内。你什么都没看到。You didn't see anything.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Norts are hiding from us.
好，他没火，冲啊！我觉得我应该要去搞一个航海迷宫。 保多钱？钱多保办事。
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Welcome to the...
不好念历史。32。没有航海团呢，怎么办？
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
耐力3，科学家。
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
哦，下面这边有写，它下面这边有写，穿上去会代表什么那个？
Goodbye. Don't hesitate to have a...
宗教，所谓宗教，没有航海团。
Goodbye.
所以我现在
May
身
the
上穿这件
enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
宗教。
Don't hesitate.
宗教的我有了，那我缺什么？
Goodbye.
好，我看一下还有没有其他的那个，这里一间，然后没了，就仅此一间。好啊，那就没办法，就只能走进去硬干。
Good day.
Sorry, that doesn't ring. You should ask the maid. They must have certainly, especially.
And what do these men?
They wear a very.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naught's secrets. Good day. I'm looking. Do you know anything about?
Why? 3 or 4 days ago, he was telling these. He went out and, well, he never came back. No.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here. We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
You know I have Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skill.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
所以那刚刚那几个航海团成员白死了，真的白死了。
That will be all.
下面，这里吧。为什么下去了？哦，这里，妈。哦，这里确定没有了。在哪里？在哪里？我找不到地下室。在哪里？在哪里？哦，这里有。
Halt! You are...
And if I gave you this?
In that case, I...
man.
Locked.
Thank you. Thank you for...
Those Inquisitors are They wanted us to admit to all manner of highways of the first. But you must make haste.
They spoke of a great purification. I heard them talking about their... Thank you again.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Good day.
Thanks.
所以他刚刚到底说什么？我忘记了。
Halt! These buildings are the...
Don't hesitate. Goodbye. Don't. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you.
Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
先看看这样会不会被发现就知道了。来喽，测试时间开始，嗨！这上海团服装不错。按住 RB 收起武器。
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather? These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use. I've certainly seen nothing for as long as they work, and I've definitely found nothing related. This dimension. Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
圣光秩序团应该是只有自己，应该只有对自己人而已，不包括对其他人吧。这是也相当于警察的职位。
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness. Your Eminence.
Sir Desade?
I must leave.
That.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discovery.
What is this about?
Well,
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought... According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives. They would also be implicated...
That is an extremely...
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile... The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jail. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly missing.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I'm... Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storeroom. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, and absolutely nothing that could be... I found nothing but I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Order. I was able to get my hand on documents. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the coin to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I thank you for bringing this business. Without you, carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island...
I will tell him. You're...
碎啦！去死吧你！死吧你！洗呢？去你的圣光秩序统！ 洗呢，圣光秩序团。洗呢。
Greetings.
防万一，我可不想爆炸。我可不想因为这样而爆炸被追杀。地下室，哦，这边，对，没错。
This area of the palace is for...
We did not know.
The basements are for...
Very well.
3件舒适背心，马上来。哎，我升等了。3件舒适背心。我可不用做。No, I can't.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
等我一下。喂，你好。
喂，学弟啊。
哎。
今天在重复啊。
没有，我现在人在家。
我以为你回去彰化那边去了。
彰化？没有啊。
我认为你还在台南哦。
对。
哎，像忘记问你了啦。就是你后来有那个电话是99的。
什么东西？
你后来不是赖一个电话给我吗？那个是谁的？没有名字。
那个算是我爸的，你把它写成是我妹的可以吧？
哎，你上面不是有妹妹的吗？你那时候是有留谁的？
我忘了，我记得我留一个我的，一个我妈的，然后
看一下啊，刚刚是留妈妈、妹妹、舅舅。
那我改成舅舅了吗？
好，我就说那是你舅舅的。
好。
公司有问你就说那你舅舅的这样子。
好。
你晚上打开直播啊？
我现在就在开啦。
我现在开了。
对，我一直都
请不到你。
到什么时候
？OK， 不好，晚点再讲好了。
好，
你先忙，好，拜
拜拜。
拜拜。
开打。
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. Locked.
This document is highly important. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a money...
What's more, she does so quite regularly.
And the name Candy...
This sweet person must be Let's rummage...
mother, 没有。I was surprised, motherfucker.
For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the height of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
先找妓女，一定要先找妓女，先从最底层，再去高层。然后去按到键盘。
A feast for the eyes. So, have you found...
Let's just say that I'm...
My treasures are worth... For you?
Father, do you want to explain to this...
Of course. We are not... Several clients of yours have made...
People in very high places...
This cannot be.
Thank you for your...
Have you...
Yes.
Don't hang around.
Look! Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to.
Absolutely not. And I have no desire to answer your questions.
Very well.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam. This question might seem a little...
Why? It's mine. I lost it.
Are you sure you want to broach?
You're right. Well, what do you want?
You know where we found...
Obviously.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part.
No. Do not say anything to him.
Then I suggest you answer my... Could you tell us who you saw?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very...
Do you know who organized...
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see...
You can't even give me a...
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to... She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward...
Do you think that...
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really...
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our question.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal.
You don't think you could recognize her and you... Admit it, you must know more than your... It's virtually impossible not to recognize...
Well, I was able to...
Please, continue.
I don't want to implicate anyone, and you've probably never even heard...
I know very well who...
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh?
I don't even remember the subject. Do you know someone who goes...
Everyone does.
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize...
This woman in the green...
She always hides her face. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. Thank you for your...
Be sure not to mention this to anyone.
好，我们来找一下皮条客。我们来愉快一下。嘿。
So,
yes.
I'm delighted.
Oh.
Good day.
Welcome.
I imagine that the...
Obviously. He's a sort of... organizer.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a...
If that's the case...
He has friends, protectors, and the only ones who wanted to...
Do you know where I can find...
He often hangs out around the...
I know how to look... As the mother... I must...
Next.
所以其实不是红衣教，是其他的。
I'm here for something.
If you wish.
What can you tell?
Candy cane.
And what do they say?
Here, nothing.
To the games room?
Yes.
I'm looking for a...
Yes. I have seen this coat before. All I know is that I've seen a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders.
I have to go.
Maybe enlightened protect me this money bag.
Taste my savor. Come and taste my savor.
Good day.
Welcome.
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know who. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has...
Do you know where I can find...
No, I don't...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to...
No, and I can't...
I must be going.
Next time. Have you heard Father Aloysius' sermon? A bit too hateful for my taste.
所谓的放债人，就是应该就是指那个吧？高利贷，他妈的高利贷！放债人应该就是指高利贷。
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there?
That's enough!
Tell me about Candy.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I mean, there are some rumors.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my life.
It would appear that I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know...
I have no idea.
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back.
Do you think she's plundering the city fund?
If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted.
I would advise you to...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he'll give us an answer.
Good evening. Are you the one they call...
Who are you?
De Sardet.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. I
have faith in you, Father.
Karants. Do you need...
I'm asleep.
Oh, hells. 这里吧。Hello, motherfucker.
Land dwellers.
他是用西洋剑的方式去使用一般的剑，我刚刚发觉到。巴拉扎！
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
啊，就3只吗？ Vedalo. Pa 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 la pow pa.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of...
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she made a point of punishing them herself.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. I thank you for your help on Olmanawi. From this day forward, you are a Karants of our clan. Anything more?
I suppose they would...
Don't ask questions that you don't want to hear. The men of the distant island came here to take, without ever giving anything back. They are Demonisinaik, parasites. They feed on our... The lions are the worst of them all. But the others are
Tell me about your village.
It is Vedlug, the Woods of Lightning. I like this symbol. What was struck by lightning and burned, it fits my people and them.
I need to know more.
I have already told you, that we always get back up, stronger than we. You also know that our... What more do you... We are the protectors of Tyr.
I need to be...
我有点远哦。右边可以顺便经过一个地方，右边上不去。 右边，这里哦，我看到了，艾美亚，艾美亚，艾美亚。阿热车。
Steward.
Hello, my name is...
Good day, Legate de Sarde.
I am Siora, daughter of...
All here remember, but you are not yet Mal in her... I am sorry,
I beg your pardon.
If I cannot enter, perhaps...
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. He only accepts to me.
How can I prove that I am the...
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, I will then be glad to allow you to enter.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome.
Aha!
？What do you?
I need to.
Wow.
议会领导。 议会领导，议会领导。 走吗？
Bertirtuma, what does your island look like? It must be very unsightly for you all to come here.
Bertirtumad.
Bertirtumad, why are you wearing the same clothes as Renaxe?
Esquetu.
发现一件事情，就是如果我要在原住民的地盘，讲地盘比较好，在原住民的地盘上行动，我最好怎样？就是穿原住民的服饰。It's cool for this.
Desade, I can't wait to find this famous... I could probably go alone. Don't you want to?
You're right, Afra.
Thank you, Desade. Our new friends.
What's that? Ta, ta, ta. Ta. 我觉得我会不会把岛上的千面神全部都屠尽，然后这个任务就，然后这个游戏就过关了。屠尽千面神。啊有哎，我就跟他买个那个，买个原住民服饰。
哦。 Look at all this!
钥匙配件。
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as...
Thank you. I'm glad to see you. Of course. When we participated in the Dunkus meditation,
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegal...
That's right, yeah, well...
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind...
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to...
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhadgana, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself.
Thank you, Morian.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the Sons. How could the chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith.
Thank you. Decide.
And I am Father Justin.
The Mother Cardinal has asked...
That's excellent news. The loss of... If you want to learn more about... She supervises the theologian. You should find her a bit further.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the... They must have wanted to...
How could they have learned of the
perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives... They are so nice.
I must leave you.
May the enlighten...
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenie.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked... Can I ask you something?
Of course.
I talked to...
Indeed.
I imagine some...
Of course. We took turns. If I remember correctly...
Where were the
We were keeping them in... But first, you can go and take a look at...
Whom do you suspect?
Alas. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit, or it could have been Ven.
Well, thank you for the...
I am the one who should be thanked.
The Mother Cardinal told... Are you one of the theologians?
Yes. And then I stayed.
Were there any...
Yes. The warrior... The Inquisition managed to make them run away, but we stood our ground. And when learned...
What was the reaction?
Most of them were not in favor. They were afraid we might change. And there were even more protests once we started talking about... I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings. Desade.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like?
Have you been in...
2 months, approximately. I joined Sister Eugenia's. We arrived straight, but once we were here, we must bring...
You talked about a mission.
I may be under the command of Sister... Our mission is to banish pagan cult. The island belongs to Saint Matthias.
You have a very unique way of seeing... How are your...
When I arrived, they were very... Our attempts, eventually, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the honor, and it has proved nothing but a... I would like to go...
Of course. According to your...
Indeed.
Do you think the...
Well, since none of us and the natives...
They are the ones...
Well, we conducted the some inhabitants of the village.
What can you tell?
No, nothing in particular. The night was...
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablet.
I have no idea. The door...
What can you...
No, I have...
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What?
Well, Sister Eugenia...
Of course. All that matters to...
Well, thank you.
As you wish. There were witnesses to the
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. I'll actually keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does.
I was not expecting... I will leave you to your... Hello, brother.
Oh.
I will leave...
我觉得是他哎。 Virgil.
Father.
I'm glad to see you.
Tell me about...
We did not. The islanders called it... We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen, and everything here fit the description of Saint... So, we decided to rebuild...
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work. If he came here and managed to convert them by living side by side...
How well do you...
Very well, of course. Especially since...
Left?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Some of their legends must have been about St. Matthias.
And how well have neighboring...
With some reluctance, to be. There are still frequent... But the other villages, the more peaceful ones.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors.
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt. But, in the meantime, we must... Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. What do you want from?
I've heard a lot of things.
I'm not sure.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of...
The priests were roaming around the village. They were asking questions. One morning, they were building houses next to ours.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you.
As long as we refused to listen to them. So, we let them talk. And some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive.
One of the theologians told...
They wanted to find tracks of the old... Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything. Because... But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it was...
What happened to your warriors? Why did they...
They did not accept the presence of the priests, and I questioned. They even asked Deirdre. Did so. The priests called the soul Lasser. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to...
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died of...
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. But men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy father...
I'm sorry.
There is only one entrance in the door.
This priest, Virgil, said that the thieves only...
It's very likely that that's what happened. But it can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful god.
You think that the one who told them...
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to...
You have returned on Almanawi.
I think I know who stole the...
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the mission... They must have taken the tablets with the help...
You may be right.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as...
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the... I think the name of the woman you are looking for...
If she's helping the priests, why...
Her son is one of the warriors. If you go talk to her, please, do not...
I have no intention of hurting her. I have to go...
Like...
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertier Tumad. Yes.
What can you tell me about...
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike, but I think the mind shakers. He almost speaks like them.
Listen, I know you helped the...
No.
There's no point in denying it.
If you know that, then you know that I don't...
The only means of alleviating... So, if you don't want your son...
Bran and... If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the part on the left. It isn't, please.
不要走左边啊！走右边这条路。过去走右边。 Can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me. You didn't see me. 我先看看右边那里。哦，营地。Indeed, a wise choice. Bam 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 bam.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight them. They've already had... leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
保存一下。我很好奇，如果这里用跑的会怎样？好，会出事。
Place that Vindwal indicated. The What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son.
I think so.
I am glad to hear. He needs to stop.
That would indeed be wiser.
See ya. Hello, motherfucker. I will die. 给我你的 dead body。Q 无？你好吧？捡尸体喽 ！Q 尸体喽！这个尸体要 Q。去你的伊甸，这个不是地狱，原住民的地狱。
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only...
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we...
Had you respected this village, you settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We'll make sure to improve things in the future. I would be most grateful.
I might come back at some...
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable...
Actually, I must go back to my work.
Your next expedition.
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of... In the meantime, here, take...
Thank you.
Etienne. «难怪旁边要设一个营地。
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency.
What's going on?
After deciphering the content of the tablet, but they must have encountered problems. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to...
Oh, please do. Any help, and the healer we sent for will...
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several...
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any
Of course, but to no avail.
No matter what happens, you always suspect...
Why, of course. These savages are all... There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible.
We could ask Lair. He will...
Onol Manawi, I heard that you...
Did Vindwald?
Yes, and I feel more... And you proved me right. Peace.
I need your advice.
I heard about...
He has all the symptoms of a poison. He must have been bitten by a creature of the...
So, you came to see me. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plan.
Thank you. I have to go.
Like...
Here you are again.
What can you tell me about...
He is a man of the...
I have come to ask for your help.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about...
One of the researchers came back...
And now he has the Llewellyn fever.
Do you know which ant?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could... You are different. So, I will give you the pool. Make him drink this remedy and he'll...
Thank you, Vin.
May the trees always bear fruit for you.
好险，我没有直接行使暴力，崇尚和平。
Where am
you? Are in Eden.
The swamp is so hostile.
What caused these?
A nightmare. A colleague and I had I managed to run away.
Show me the location of your...
There.
Thank you.
哦，可以 TP 个 TP 个 TP 个 ，Yeah！ 等一下哦，对，这边可以 TP 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 个 TP 个 TP 个 TP 个 TP 个，怕。TP 万岁！我怎么过去？
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Look, this is a passage that was forced upon nature by men. The beasts must have become restless. They do not appreciate it when their living space is disturbed.
难怪过不去。
To the place.
Hey, what's happening here?
Your Excellency, I'm so...
How did you manage to...
Brother Fidelis managed to reach...
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was a...
He must be dead, like our other... This is yet more proof.
Maybe you should calm down.
This expedition was undertaken with no... Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified...
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why we have made incredible discoveries.
You are beyond redemption. If you want to talk to me, or...
How...
Your Excellency, I hope you... But ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable.
Before anything else...
What would you like to...
For what reason?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil... For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new...
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, but what really angers Virgil... Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. He now persists in saying that these...
Brother Fidelis told me...
Yes, that's why he left. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. I must admit that I made a mistake. I should have...
And no one has searched...
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later could... Along with lack of preparation, our constant...
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother...
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces...
Of course, that's under...
Brother Virgil,
what do you...
Can you explain?
The reason for it is very simple. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient. She organized this, and now she's accepted.
What do you mean?
We found some new, but their content is... I am certain that the natives must have...
How would they have done that?
They must have been helped by an
Brother Fidelis told...
They did not go missing. And let's not forget the sun can feel their presence.
That's strange.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam.
We have been in this, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of...
Those savages may very... We will not be safe on...
I see. So, you haven't tried to find...
So we can die as well!
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, even if you think that...
Well, but I would not get to get there.
这个在后面的，可以先去看看。好，他逼我们从这边来。这边应该还有路，所以我要先。
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
Yeah! 哭啊！科学等级不足。科学等级不足。我在1等科学应该就可以了。然后我们的这个有加科学，对了，在1等科学就可以了，就可以直接那个。问题是我要选被升级。 差一点点，我需要再战斗一次。好了，motherfucker。
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured, but he was already dead. There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
安安英龙。
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was
我预
attacked
计
by
这
one
个
of those large reptiles.
GreedFall 打完之后，
翻译是贪婪之秋。
These iridescent marks
贪
on
婪
his
之
skin
秋。
make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first.
秋。
He was intentionally immobilized so that he.
贪婪之秋。
It seems obvious now that these
很秋。
disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push.
你说打完后，
打完后我会去实况那个。
I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
哎呦。 继续之前还没完的进度。不过
赛季。
对啊，赛季。什么赛季？暗黑2还有赛季哦。
我可以帮带。
Your Excellency. Weren't you
不用。
supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that...
I knew it.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These
savages.
Watch your tongue, priest. Only the Renaigze.
Who else could it?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition.
Fine. You are the Ordo Luminous sent to ensure that the discoveries we made would not... But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder, but even then, foolish you, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because...
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinate...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatened? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. But since you want to avoid using violence, my colleagues and I know how...
This Renaigze, the priests would have wanted to punish them and innocent people.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition...
我觉得揭示真相是比较好的做法。
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals. Your colleagues were murdered.
What?
Brother Virgil...
Monster!
You stupid goof. You shouldn't have been so quick to accept and want to reveal them for all to hear.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation?
Let's see the
先捡尸。
I'm sorry, sister.
The coward. And
perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crime, but I thought it was the best way.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. Here. Alas. We will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research. Of course. The last tablets speak, but even if Virgil isn't...
We could go there for...
That would be marvelous. I think I noticed that perhaps you will be...
Don't worry.
I 我想先看看另外一个，请他直接离开会怎样？
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Lorosa. These are the desiccations of the skin. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this. Now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the they are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Fuck you, man! Fuck you!
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency.
Indeed. I'm afraid. Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not...
I see. My colleagues and...
Alas.
How horrible. But how?
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is...
What?
As I do not have the authority to... If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report...
You are right. Once more. Alas. You will have to go back to Eden as well.
Were you hoping to...
Of course. This place, the last tablets speak... But even if... perhaps you will...
Don't worry.
这果然是最好的选择，先保存。好啦，那么实况就先暂时到这边休息一下，我要先来去吃个晚餐，等会最快7点半到8点左右我就 OK 了，就可以结束了这一次的那个。
OK，
就是到8点吧，到最晚8点，最快7点半就可以继续回来实况贪婪之秋，对，贪婪之秋。好啦，那么下保存。我刚不是保存了吗？好啦，那么各位观众，拜拜，晚点见喽。